should Italy buy a stake in Fiat to have a greater influence?
Well, you know, Fiat is a private company. The Italian government has no purchase stakes in the short term. The company is obviously free to act according to the interests of its shareholders, and we, the government, take care of making sure that there is a positive impact on increased production, and of course positive impact on job creation. So this is the role. It's a dual role between companies and government. Companies do the interest of their shareholders, and the government takes care of the impact at macro level. Now we are no shareholder. The French government is a shareholder. You know the figures. According to the proposed merger, French stake would be diluted by half, from 15 to 7.5%. In principle, this is not against our view. Our government is open to investment, provided, as I said, that this brings positive impact in terms of economic growth and job to our country and to our citizens. So we will see the details and then we will act.
Okay, so still waiting to decide then on possibly making an investment there, Michele, and you've walked us through the conditions there as well. What do you see as the conditions necessary for the deal to actually go through, including concerning layoffs and the location of the headquarters?
Well, we would be against potential layoffs. We do not, of course, yet know the details of the industrial plan. We do know, however, that the combined entity, Fiat and Renault, which may also, of course, include the two Japanese partners, would really increase the production scale of a company by a large factor. We're looking at roughly 15 million production units per year, and also, more importantly, Italy is behind the production of electric cars with about 5,000 units per year versus 55,000 in Japan and almost 40,000 in France. So both scale on the overall auto market and scale in the electric would, I believe, bring benefit to the Italian auto industry that, as I said, has been lagging behind. And Japan is a very important partner for our country. Tomorrow we will be there for the G20. We will have talks with members of the government. We have a free trade agreement with Japan, so it is important that the Fiat-Renault potential deal would look at Japan as a key partner, and I personally am very keen to strengthen the relationship between Italy and Japan as we have done in the past. On the other side of the Atlantic, remember, Fiat is an Italian company, but it's really an Italian-American company. And this gives us a second leg on the Atlantic to strengthen a partnership with our American friends. So in a way, on paper, this deal looks good from both a geopolitical point of view and from impact on employment because of the increased scale in the production.
Okay, so you say on paper the deal looks good, and you're giving us your views on it, Michele, on the programme, and we appreciate that. Has the Italian government, though, actually been consulted on the deal? And if it has, what have you said?
I'm sorry, I missed the question. The Italian government has been confronted on the deal. We are, I'm in touch.
Yes.
Well, I'm in touch, but again, it's a private company. Let's not forget that the Italian government is involved. We are in touch, but the decision is with the shareholders of the company.
What obstacles do you see to the deal? Any risk that France or Nissan could cause it to fall apart from your view?
Well, I do think, as I said, that Nissan is an important partner, and of course, careful attention must be paid to Japan. We know there have been issues in the past. I think this morning news were more on the positive side, from the side of Japan, more opening to the idea. Again, Japan is much more advanced than Italy in the development of electric cars, so we would care that Nissan continues to to be part of the relationship with Renault and then with the enlarged Fiat-Chrysler-Renault group. And we, as you know, the board of director meeting has been postponed. So of course there are still details that even the companies involved have not quite ironed out. And you know also these deals get announced and then it takes months, maybe a year or even more to get all the details ironed out. So it is a bit premature at the beginning now to give a view, but the principle, and this is the strategy of a government, is that we do welcome investment, we do welcome foreign investment, provides it does not take jobs away from a territory. So if this were to be a M&A that meets this requirement, we would be in favor.
Okay, so on the jobs then, if there was a risk to the Italian workforce, what would you do to mitigate that risk?
We will cross that river when we get to that. We do not know yet, so it is early to speculate on what if the scenarios. You know, we just, you know, this is fresh news in terms of a few days news, although talks have been going on for. So it is. I don't think it's appropriate to speculate on a number of scenarios. We will have time to react once the details are clear to us. We are in no need to take action or to have a specific position at the moment. Again, a private company pretty much free to do what is in the interest of their own shareholders. We will worry when and if the problem occurs. But as I said, I expected that not to occur because industrial numbers suggest that this could bring good benefit to our country and to Fiat itself.